This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by Natasha Jonas here in Bolton. Tasha, first and foremost, how are you doing?
I'm good. I've just finished a tough session and roll on to the next one.
Well, I'm certainly looking at yourself and the rest of the guys down there trying to train. They are training. I don't envy you guys is the best way to put it, but obviously when we last spoke, lockdown rules were just being eased. How have you found kind of getting back into the gym and seeing everyone once again?
I don't think you realise how much you miss the gym, and I think I'm a person that hates structure and hates the routine. But really, when that's gone, it's that I miss the most. When you've got your own thing to just get up when you want and do what you want. I feel like I waste the day. But when I know I have to be in training, I know I'm here for a certain time. I train, I go do whatever, eat, train again, and my day is structured. And I think it's that, and obviously the social side of being with everyone, because people think boxing's a lonely sport, and it is when you get in the ring. But when you're here training, we're in groups, we're training in groups of obviously stablemates. So
it's kind of, even in my role, it's kind of allowed me to appreciate my job more, and being able to see everyone, see yourself, see the team, and then everybody else involved in boxing, certainly makes you appreciate kind of what we had before lockdown. Is that kind of, I take it's the same way that you feel as well?
No, definitely. Like I said, you don't realise, you think, oh, can't wait to fight so I can have the break, but then it's the actual being here and training and the structure that I missed the most. So yeah, it was tough, but it was. I've said to Joe, I'm never going to moan again.
Now, obviously, you've just had a big announcement come out. Finally, yourself and Terri Harper are going to get it on. How relieved are you to finally be able to focus on the date and focus on that bout?
I think we've known that it was going to be 1 or 2 dates for a little while. But yeah, just the confirmation that it is, you get everything in place and you're gearing up towards that date, and it is going to be a little bit different. There's going to be no crowd, and you've got to, I think, isolate for 48 hours before, which is different. But nothing this year has gone anything like any other year I've ever boxed in my life. So it'll be a different experience, but it'll also be nice to come out with the belt at the end of it.
I know it's obviously very early doors as of yet, but what's kind of your knowledge as to how kind of fight week proceedings will take place, and what you have to do during what will be very different fight weeks to what you've been used to as of yet?
The board have sent out rough guidelines, and Matchroom have sent rough guidelines of how they're going to apply to. Is it applied? I don't know how they're going to. I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to.
Are they going to change kind of, or what they're going to do to kind of keep everything ticking over in a different way?
Like how they're going to comply with the board. That's what the word I was looking for. So I know that we have to go in 48 hours before. We all get tested. We wait for the results. We're staying at whatever hotel or wherever we're staying until our test results come back, and then as long as we've all got the all clear, we can go on and box. There's not going to be as many bouts as usual. There's strict rules about who can actually be there. So there's going to be no visitors in the changing rooms. There's going to be only your corner people allowed in your space. I think Sky cameras and TV are all at a minimum. Referees will be wearing gloves and masks. Your corner, I think they was saying about no spick buckets was allowed at first, but that's been changed now. And yeah, there's gonna just no crowd. So everything's at bare minimum people. But
one thing that Joe mentioned to me previously was the fact that your family may or may not be able to be there. Do you have any knowledge as to if you're able to have anybody there at some kind of position in and around the ring, or?
There's talks of it. Maybe 1 or 2 family members, but nothing has been confirmed whether that's allowed or not yet. So, I'm just here to do a job, and if I can have a family member to celebrate it with at the end, I'd love that. But if I can't, then just the way it is. I'm sure they'll be close by to the venue anyway.
I imagine as soon as the fight's over, provided and if you are successful, they'll be the first people who you kind of really like to see. Yeah,
definitely, 1,000,000%. I come from a very close family. I've got a close-knit group of friends that have followed me to the ends of the earth and back throughout my career, so it'd be nice to celebrate with them afterwards.
How do you think you'll react to boxing behind closed doors?
I can't even. I don't know. You know, every time that something else happens in boxing, like, you know, going to the Olympics and boxing in front of 10,000 people, then it's different to the World Championships where you know, boxing in front of 2,200 people. So you never know what you're going to be like until you get there. But as I say, it's not about, once you're in that boxing ring and the bell goes, I don't hear anyone anyway. So it's just about, you know, it is different. I get that it's going to be different. I've just got to apply myself.
Talk to me about, you know, Terri then, and what kind of fight are you preparing for, especially on the knowledge of having seen her last couple of fights. She's fought a past opponent of yours in Vivian Obanoff. What kind of knowledge do you have on her, and what do you expect on the night?
You know, I think she's good. You know, she's young, she's hungry, she's fit, she's fast, and I've just got to match all that. But you know, I've said it a million times, I don't think there's anything that she does that's better than me. So I've just got to make sure that I'm just as fit. You know, she proved that she could do it for 10 rounds, and I've got to do the same.
Who do you think there's more pressure on in the fight?
Oh, 1,000,000% Terri. You know, she's the world champion. I'm the underdog. I'm the old underdog. So, you know, I think people think I'm past it. People think, you know, my time's been and gone. She's the new up and comer, the one to beat, and they are right. But you know, everyone expects me to lose. So if I lose, they'll be like, "Well, we told you so." And then, you know, if I win, they'll be like, she's still got it." So there's no pressure on me. I've just got to go and perform.
Tasha, before I let you go, I just want to quickly get your thoughts on one other thing. Obviously, just over a week ago, we had the announcement that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua had agreed financial terms in principle for a 2-fight deal in 2021. When you heard the announcement, what was your thoughts and your reaction to it?
About time. I think it's an absolutely amazing night for British boxing. You know, we've got, when you're the heavyweight champion of the world, you're kind of the pinnacle of the boxing thing. So, you know, for them both to be British and both to be, you know, in their prime. You know, sometimes boxing's a little bit guilty of either letting one person go past their prime, or, you know, but these are two people that are hungry, they're going to put on a show, and it's the best of British in every sense.
There's still obviously, you know, a few obstacles to overcome, or more than a few, I should say. You got mandatories, you obviously got Kubrat Pulev and Deontay Wilder fights as well. But in your opinion, what's your thoughts on, you know, who do you think is a tougher test for Tyson Fury? Anthony Joshua in what would be an undisputed fight, or Deontay Wilder in a trilogy bout?
I think they both bring different things. I don't think that you can approach any of them fights the same way. You know, Wilder is prolific with his punch and power. So you can never count him out as undangerous, because he just needs to hit you once and it's dangerous. But I think he proved that what Fury can punch too. He's got a good chin, he got it the first time, and you know, and then with Josh, I think he proved that he can stick to a game plan. You know, as much as sometimes he wants to get in there and start throwing big shots himself, he knows that if he needs to, he can stick to a game plan for the whole 12 rounds.
Tasha, we'll leave that there now, and I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. Before I let you go over, what would you like to say to everyone who does tune in to watch our interview?
God, that's an on-the-spot question. Thanks for your support. Keep watching and stay tuned. And the new.
Tasha, it's been a pleasure to catch up with you. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you.